Yo, what's going on, everybody, man? Welcome back to another episode of the Raider Critique. Really, I'm just trying something out here, and it's, as you can see, I got the motherfucking chat box in the corner over here now. I think I finally figured this shit out. I'm still using OBS to do this. I know that the technology is not like StreamYard or anything, you know, kind of like that, but, man, I actually enjoy being able to run something like this way. I'm able to still get on here and just kind of do the show, you know, and now I can actually read your guys' chat, and it's right up there on screen. So, man, I think that these lives are going to be a shit ton better. Here, let me pop in that fucking background music too while I'm at it. What do y'all think so far, man, of free agency? Now that I'm actually able to get in here and, man, hang out with all y'all and read the chat, man. What do y'all think so far? What would you guys know that I gave them an A+, but what would you give them on an A++ scale? Man, it sucks you got to be at work right now, man. It's Sunday. This is God's day. You're supposed to be at home with your feet propped up, Raider for life. Yeah, see, I'm loving the coaching too there, Richard. I'm thinking, well, at least the front office moves. If anything, we haven't really seen what coaching is going to do yet. I really honestly can't wait to see what this team looks like in a hybrid style defense, man, running a 1-5-5 prowl with Graham coming from the Giants and, you know, also the Patriots. He's going to know how to run that hybrid defense. You sign off on an A+ earn. That's what I'm talking about, baby. See, me too. Because I honestly didn't think that we were gonna make any moves, especially for Devontae, bro. When he took that franchise tag, I threw up the white flag. You know what I'm saying? I felt like that we were done on that deal. It wasn't gonna happen, but lo and behold, man, I guess that we really didn't know how bad Devontae wanted to be here until he was like, nah, fuck that shit. I'm not doing that tag. You know what I mean? $12.5 million. That ain't shit for a wide receiver his caliber. Now, I ain't gonna lie, man. StreamYard's kind of cool, but I still love running OBS, dude. Damn. Everybody's at work today. Raider Roo's excited overall. Hey, I bet you're real fucking excited that Paul Gunther's fat ass got fired. I don't know what I'm hoping that Graham's gonna be better than the Gus Bradley, man, but we'll see. You know, I think Gus Bradley took this defense and took it up a couple notches last year. And I'm hoping that Patrick Graham can do the outstanding and pop them up even more, man. Make us a top 10, maybe even a top 5 defense. I mean, but that's almost impossible. I mean, you've seen what Patrick Graham did with the Giants. They weren't very good overall. So we're going to have to start building pieces on that side of the ball, and it looks like we're doing that pretty well through free agency. So, but do I sound okay? Is everything like sound nice and clear? Everything sound good? Fucking Raider-oo, dude. Hell yeah, bro. That's how I feel about it too. Yeah, the Packers matched and it still got turned down. Yeah, that's how you know how bad he wanted to be here. Because they matched it and he was like, nah, I don't want to be here anymore. But then again, if it's your choice, would you pick in between the frozen tundra, the cold-ass field of Green Bay, or would you rather be in a nice, domed, air-conditioned, and heated-style stadium in the middle of the desert in Las Vegas? It's a no-brainer to me, man. Not even just about taxes, but just of the climate where you're at. You know what I'm saying? And, like, it's much better on the West Coast. Homeboy's from Fresno. You know what I mean? So you know he wants to be as close to home as possible anyway. He wants to feel that sun. I'm pretty sure he's tired of all them blizzards. You know, I know I would be. I would not want to be in Green Bay whatsoever, man. It's fucking cold up there. What's going on, Herman? Yeah, hey, I dig the cornerback additions too. Rock Ya-Sin and fucking Averett and Chandler Jones. We have done some things on defense, Richard. And yeah, it's going to be a wild season. We are the best division in football, and we play against the second best division in football this upcoming year. Good shit, Ern. Hell yeah, way to drop some dimes right there, too, because we are the best division in football. You could take any team from the AFC West right now and drop them in random divisions, and I guarantee every single one of those AFC West division teams would take those divisions, fucking hands down. Guaranteed. You could put Denver in the AFC North, and I think they could probably beat the Bengals out. You know, I know I'm saying that with Russell Wilson right now. They've got a lot of pieces they've got to build over there. But literally, we're the hardest division in football because of the way we built our teams. And we've done this year in and year out. Sometimes we'll be middle of the pack, but we're never really bottom of the totem pole. We can leave that shit to the Jaguars division over there. I was dead wrong about Adams too, bro. Raider-oo says I was dead wrong about Adams, and I think that there was a chance that we'd get him, but I didn't hesitate to say it. I'm glad to be wrong. For real. But man, I'm just happy to actually be able to go ahead and, man, I got a chat room in the motherfucking Raider Critique now, bro. That's what's up, dude. Hell yeah. And I'm running through OBS, so I'm actually kind of stoked. You know, I've been doing this shit forever. I started messing around with OBS about 4 years ago, and I could never figure out how to do this shit. Well, I finally went and did some research. Are we getting Gilmore? Raiders for Life asks. Man, I would love to think that we would get Gilmore. I don't know if we're going to. We may just wait, because just like, you know, as time progresses, these players' contracts are going down. All right, they are projected to make quite a bit of money if they were pulled, say, like 2 days ago, like what we were doing throughout free agency frenzy during the tampering period. But I think that now that we are beyond that, these players' contracts are going to start going down. Their numbers are going to start going down. I honestly think that we could possibly get Gilmore. He's going to take the highest bidder. You know, whether we're that highest bidder, we'll find out. I know we finally got some cap room, and even with all the moves that we've made, we're still sitting on about 25 to 30 million in cap, plus the post-June 1st money that we're going to get as well. So, I mean, there's no telling, man. There's no telling if we're going to get Gilmore or not. I would love to have him, but I mean, with Rock Ya-Sin, and then you got Trayvon Mullen, providing we don't trade him. Okay? And then we picked up Everett. And then we got Darius Phillips that we picked up in here to go ahead and do the special team returns. You know, there might not be any room for this guy, man. Not to mention you still got Nate Hobbs. You know, there might not be any room for Gilmore on this squad. It's very possible. But I mean, I don't know that after the addition of Chandler Jones, Devontae Adams, and then all these pieces we brought in on defense, Belial Nichols, I just don't know if they're really going to reach to go bring another free agent corner in here. I figured that if they were going to do it, don't you think they would have done it already? We should keep some money available for player from other teams that get released as the season, progresses, as it approaches. And yeah, I'm down with that too. We got to save some money. We're going to want a good bit of money going into the season just in case of injuries. The injury bug hits every year. And we've got to get Renfrow re-signed. That's one thing I want to talk about. Do we re-sign Renfrow first before we re-sign Derek Carr? I've got my own personal opinion, but I'm going to let y'all answer that question first before I give mine. Yeah, we definitely need a safety, and we need a veteran defensive tackle. I think we should possibly start thinking about moving Abram down into the box, honestly. And then having either him or Divine Diablo playing down in the box, man. Move him to linebacker. But I, for one, do not believe that Abram needs to leave this team. Sign DC. Sign DC first, as he is the biggest key. Raider for life, Carr first. But definitely sign Renfrow as well. That's from Earn. That's what's up. Man, I'm going to honestly say sign Renfrow first. You know what I mean? Sign Renfrow first. We've still got DC on the hook for one more year. You know what I mean? And if, we've got him right there for one more year. Why rush into re-signing him so fast? How about we get halfway through the season first, see what he's doing, see how he's reacting, make him play on that, let him finish out his contract, get halfway through the season if he's doing well, then throw the extension at him. I mean, I hate to sit there and try to make it a prove-it deal for Derek Carr, but hey, we got every piece he would ever want. Now it's time to prove it. We got to get that one playoff win. And that does all right on his shoulders. Now we got him Devontae Adams. We got to piece together an offensive line. And I hate to say it, but I think that this is what we're going to wind up doing again, is trying to piece together an offensive line to keep him protected. Salute, sir. It's good to see you. Thank you for stopping in. Yeah, we can't play. I know we can't play games with him. And I know we don't want to make Devontae unhappy. But at least 4 weeks, Earn. Come on, bro. At least 4 weeks. If he can get 1,000 yards in 4 weeks, then we re-sign him. You know what I mean? But we got to keep Renfrow too. I mean, there's a lot of pieces we've got to keep. And we brought Devontae in. He should be happy. And even Devontae's living next door to him now, man. He should be real happy that they brought him in. And I think that shows the dedication that this coaching staff has toward Derek Carr. Because you remember what David Carr was saying a couple months ago, that if, Derek might want to move on if they don't show no dedication toward him. And they went and got his guy, so I think that shows right off the bat their dedication toward Derek Carr. I'm not I'm not questioning on whether he's going to be re-signed. It's just when. You know? Hey, you know, I didn't even think about that, Rue. It makes sense, but Carr's extension would lower the cap hit this year. So if they want that space, they do something now. They'll extend him soon. Not to mention, if that is the case, that's more money to sign Renfroe with also. And then you got to lock up Renfroe because he deserves it. And Carr is already under contract. Renfroe has outperformed his rookie deal. That, hey, I applaud that too. Straight up, man. Yeah. You know, hey, these are all real good points. And I'm just glad that I'm able to post the chat on the side to where everybody can read it. You know? So, hey, I thank everybody for showing up and just checking it out. I was really just doing this as a test. You know, just to see if it's working the way that I want it to, and it is. So my lives are going to start getting better. Those empty promises that I had are going to finally start coming true, and I'm going to start making this look a little bit more legitimate. And I want everybody who's here, if you haven't done it already, okay, Mikey Rayder has come back to YouTube. If you have or have not known, his channel name is RAYDER Central. That's Raider without the S. So basically he brought the old name back. He is sitting at about 860 subscribers. Bro, that's absolute bullshit, man. He's the OG. That's the guy who paved the way for dudes like me, dudes like Docs, dudes like Samoan. If it wasn't for dudes like Mikey Rayder, there wouldn't be a Raiders YouTube. Somebody else would have probably done it. You know what I'm saying? So let's get that dude over 1,000, man. Go over to his channel. I'm going to leave a link into the description of this video here, just to where everybody can go find it if they decide to go watch it later. But it's RAYDER Central on YouTube. Just type it in, bro, and you will see that beloved smile Mikey always gives. He dropped a video last Friday, and he's going to drop another one this Friday. So how about you go over there and give your boy a like if you haven't done it already. Go out there and share it on all your Facebook groups, on your Discord rooms. Get this dude to 1,000, man. It's going to be nice to have him back, especially for this season. So, what, did he move up to 3K? Yeah, I don't know. Man, last time I looked, he was at like 865. Now, if anybody's been here as long as I have, you know what I mean? They remember when Mikey was at 50K. You know what I mean? There was a lot of people who used to watch Mikey, and Mikey used to put together a show. I mean, my show was basically based on how RAYDER Central was built. You know what I mean? Because I just had this funny feeling that they were going to wind up screwing him over in the long run, and I wanted to make sure that there was at least a show like this, like RAYDER Central, for people to still come to on YouTube. You know what I mean? And now that he's back, bro, I think everybody needs to go over there and sub back to the GOAT, especially with all these other content providers out here now. You know what I mean? It's a much better network now, and it would be cool to get him involved in all of that, dude. You know, so that's all I'm saying. Go to RAYDER Central and subscribe. I'm going to cut on out of here because, I mean, pretty much this test is over. And I got some questions answered that I was, you know, that I was curious about. And thanks to all of you who show up here time and time again every time I come up and post up a video. I love every single one of y'all, man. It's why I still keep doing this. Because if it was really up to me, man, I stay steadily working. So, you know, at least with this here, I get a way to decompress. I get a way to, you know, vent my Raider frustrations, which, hey, it doesn't look like I'm going to be having many of those this year, because you're hearing it from the critique first. Whether everybody wants to call me a delusional Raider fan or fucking whatever, dude. We're getting very close to going to the damn Super Bowl. I can fucking taste it. I can taste it. I've never seen a coaching regime for this organization like this ever in my life. This feels way different, and I am completely behind this coaching staff. I would love to think that we're going to the Super Bowl. My fandom as a Raider tells me that we are going to the Super Bowl, but I will settle for second round in the playoffs. Okay, so I mean, I hope everybody is loving the content coming out of this channel. There will be a lot more to come. Yeah, I don't know, Richard. A lot of people would call me delusional, but I still have a feeling that regardless on what the AFC West has done, we are about to bury every single one of those teams. Khalil Mack is going to wish that he was a Raider after all of this is said and done. That is for sure. So anyway, like I always say, Raider Nation, thank you so much for all of your support. And go over there and support the OG Mikey, man. It's Raider Nation for life. Let's go ahead and get on out of here. Love that all y'all showed up, for real.